Do you have an applique kit that you've been dying to put together that has a lot of layering, but you don't have a Lightbox? Let me show you how I put together an applique kit with no Lightbox. I already have my layout guide put together and taped down to the surface I'm ironing on so that it doesn't move. I did use painter's tape today because it is heat resistant, so that way it won't be melting under my iron. What I use to help put my applique together is parchment paper. So what I'm going to do is take my sheets of parchment paper and tape them down to the layout guide so they don't move while I'm trying to iron stuff down either. So I'm going to start grabbing all of my applique pieces and start layering them using my part number guide. I'm just doing a light ironing just so it'll stick to the parchment paper. So with this kit that I'm using, the white is double fused, so I can't see through the 2 layers of fabric and the parchment paper to my layout guide. So I'm using the parchment paper now to get my general outline of the skull because it's in 3 pieces. And then what I'm going to do is take my parchment paper off, set it to the side, and then I'm going to use that full-size layout guide as a guide for where I place my pieces, as a visual aid so that I can set everything down where it needs to go. The other thing you can use the layout guide for is to match up your pieces so you make sure that you're using the right piece in the right spot. I use my layout guide as a visual aid to kind of eyeball where all the pieces go. I will actually lay each piece down on my layout guide to make sure that I'm putting the right piece in the right place. And I don't iron anything down until I'm absolutely sure that's where I want the piece to be or where it looks the best in reference to the layout guide.